The Intruders, a Neo-Elysium showdown. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the gritty world of Neo-Elysium, where our unlikely heroes, George, Emma, Dr. Hart, and Detective Martinez find themselves in a life-or-death situation. Buckle up, because things are about to get intense. So picture this. The safe house is thrown into complete darkness, and our crew is on high alert. George, in his unassuming yet reliable style, quickly rounds up his friends. They draw their weapons, hearts racing like they're on a roller coaster seriously. Who wouldn't be? But then, out of nowhere, EMP rounds slam into the room, jamming their communicators. Just when they think things can't get worse, blinding lights flood the space, and in storms the ominous Gregor Kane, flanked by his OmniCorp guards. He growls, "Surrender now, and maybe we'll go easy on you." Yikes! Without missing a beat, Emma fires first, her aim sharp as always as she takes down a guard. George jumps into action, returning fire while keenly evaluating their escape options. George, with that quiet confidence of his, moves with purpose, every action well coordinated. Meanwhile, Dr. Hart, always the observant one, ducks behind a toppled bookshelf. She spots an opening towards the kitchen and signals to Detective Martinez. Without a moment to waste, they make a break for it. The guards shift their focus, allowing them a narrow window to slip away. With the chaos unraveling around them, George grabs Emma's hand, urging her forward. They sprint toward the kitchen, narrowly dodging the hail of gunfire. It's a breathless moment packed with adrenaline. As they burst into the kitchen, Detective Martinez is already thinking on his feet. He tosses a grenade to blow open a door leading outside. Boom! Talk about a showstopper. The group pours out into the pouring rain like a scene out of an action movie, with OmniCorp security in hot pursuit. The streets of Neo-Elysium are pure pandemonium. Explosions rock the buildings and the neon lights tremble overhead. But it's not just a runaway scene. They're not going down without a fight. George, Emma, Dr. Hart, and Detective Martinez team up like the ultimate squad, using every trick up their sleeves. Just as they round a corner, they see an idling hovercar, with its driver clearly caught in the middle of this madness. George makes a split-second decision, racing towards the vehicle. George hotwires it faster than you can say OmniCorp as Emma jumps into the driver's seat. "Buckle up," she shouts, flooring it just as Detective Martinez and Dr. Hart lay down some cover fire. The hovercar leaps into action like it's straight out of a sci-fi flick. Kane's men are relentless, hot on their tail, but our crew refuses to back down. The chase leads them through the chaotic streets, dodging explosions and diving behind debris. Meanwhile, back in the safe house, Victor Kane seethes with rage. This was supposed to be an easy mission. He's not one to let failure slide easy. As the dust settles, we switch gears to Phoenix, who's watching the whole chaotic scene unfold from his makeshift prison cell. Anger and determination fill his eyes. He vows to find a way out, no matter the cost. As dawn breaks over Neo-Elysium, the four fugitives scramble into an abandoned warehouse. Breathless and battered, they take a moment to catch their breath, nursing wounds and exchanging worried glances. "We survived, but for how long?" Emma muses. With their hearts still racing from the night's run-in, they huddle together, strategizing their next steps. Each of them knows that Victor Kane won't rest until he has them eliminated, and they must find a way to outsmart him. Can they rally their strength to combat this looming threat? So there you have it, folks. They lived through a wild night, but the battle is far from over. As tensions rise in Neo-Elysium, George, Emma, Dr. Hart, and Detective Martinez must muster all their courage. Will they be able to evade Kane's grasp? Stay tuned for more adventure.